Hi, welcome back. And for our next video, we're going to talk about that statement portion of your resume. Now, objective statement, professional profile, professional summary, professional profile.
Okay, whoa,
what was
stop right there.
It's so confusing.
Let's start by talking about the objective statement.
Okay.
And we don't use them anymore.
Oh. Okay,
so
I don't have to know about them.
No, well, I think it's good to understand that it was very common for resumes to have them, and that resume and job searching professionals have decided that they really didn't highlight the client. They were very self-centered rather than employer-centered, and so we've kind of scrapped them. And these were the statements that you might begin your resume with that says, "I want the job, and here's why I should have it." You know. And so instead, we've moved to these statements called professional summaries, professional profiles, or professional statements. They're all the same thing. There's just a variety of names in the industry for them, so they're all the same thing. Right? And basically, they're just an introductory statement right at the top of your resume, underneath your name, introductory statement that is intended to entice the reader to keep reading your resume. Okay, so
doesn't my cover letter already do that?
Well, you know, sometimes the employer doesn't read your cover letter. I mean, let's be the reality here. If there's 100 applicants, they may start with your resume, and they may never get any further than that. And so you want to make sure that they get further. All right. Again, we're trying to avoid the round basket on the floor.
Yeah.
So basically, in the statement, you have 8 to 10 seconds. All right, kind of going back to that elevator pitch again, right? 8 to 10 seconds. You're just gonna, and you want to identify yourself as an industry professional, right? And that means that you have experience in the job that you're applying for, all right? So if you're, you know, in school here at Bryan to be a fitness professional, and you're applying to be, you know, to work at a gym, you want to make sure that they know that.
Yeah.
You want to market what makes you unique, you know, and we all have something that makes us unique and makes us stand out from this client pool, all right? So make sure that you market that uniqueness and that you highlight your accomplishments, and really get that out in those first sentences. You want to state your professional title, who you are and what you want to be, and make sure that you're doing all of your describing in honest and articulate ways, right? So stay away from the generic terms like hard-working,
Yeah.
self-starter, team player.
Yeah.
And the main reason for that is that they're overused, they're unimpressive, and if you're applying for a job, I'm already assuming as the, you know, the hiring person that you are hardworking, because I don't want you if you're not hardworking. So you probably don't need to say it to me. And certainly if you weren't hardworking, I wouldn't expect to find it on your resume anyway. So make sure that you're using good terms to let your employer know that you have some experience in the field. Now, what if that experience is just you went to school?
Well, you don't have to just tell them that.
Right. The worst thing you could say is, yeah, I just graduated, but I'd love to have. You know, what did your schooling do?
You guys didn't just, you know.
Yeah, you didn't just sit here idly and let us lecture to you, hopefully.
Hopefully. Actually,
you
learn stuff.
You were trained.
And
right?
you're trained in your trade.
In your trade. So, if, for instance, let's say that you're in the HIT program, you're a health information technician trained in HIM and coding practices, regulations, languages, and systems. Right? It says it very quickly, gives them something about you, and it sounds great. It's not overused, it's not generic, and it's honest. Because you have been trained. That's what we did here at Bryan. We trained you in HIM and coding practices, in regulations, in languages, and in systems. All right? So make sure that you take some time to develop that professional statement. So just in case the employer, excuse me, doesn't read your cover letter, you get an opportunity to introduce yourself with the professional summary, profile, statement, ///.
All right, so now let's get them started on the resume writing.
Excellent.